is time for a new Best of 2019 video thanks to Patreon supporter Luke. Luke's request this year is the best hidden gems of 2019, so here it goes. First one I've got for you is the movie Cher. This is something that I caught at Sundance earlier this year. It didn't get a theatrical release. A24 released it on HBO, and I think it might have flown too far under the radar because of it, but it's one of the best movies that I've seen all year and marks a pretty incredible feature debut for Pippa Bianco. It stars Rianne Barretto as Mandy, a high school student who wakes up one morning after a party on her front lawn with no memory of what happened the night before. The only thing she does have from that night is a pretty upsetting video of herself. It is certainly not an easy watch, but it is so well done. And if you're someone who likes to keep an eye out for rising talent, I have a very good feeling that both Bianco and Barretto are going to have very successful careers ahead of them. Next up, let's go on to Headcount. This year is one that I saw at the Overlook Film Festival, and you might know how much I love creepypasta stories, which are stories that get passed on from person to person and evolve along the way, and Headcount really does have those vibes to it. It's about a group of college kids who go off to stay in a secluded house in the California desert. While they're there, they tell some ghost stories, one of which comes from a very quick internet search, and it might be a little more real than they originally think. This is yet another wildly impressive feature debut, this one from Elle Callahan. The evolution of her visual style as things intensify is so effective, and yeah, it's just a movie, but don't be surprised if this one winds up stuck on your mind well after watching it, whether it's something that keeps you up at night or you're just a jerk like me and run around New Orleans saying history nonstop. It's streaming on Netflix right now, so do check it out and let me know what you think after you watch it. All right, moving on now to Tigers Are Not Afraid. I do think Guillermo del Toro is still the king of fantasy horror, but now he's certainly got to make some room for Issa Lopez. The movie is set in Mexico and focuses on a group of orphans who are on the run from the drug cartel that killed their parents. Tigers Are Not Afraid is absolutely dripping in atmosphere and style, and it also actually reminds me a little bit of Jojo Rabbit in the way that Lopez also captures the story very, very well from the kid's perspective. It's a mix of terror, some tender moments, and it also weaves the fairy tale qualities of the story in with the grounded and gritty material just so well. This one is an absolute must-see, and you can check it out right now on Shudder. Moving on to the movie Freaks now. This was one of the best surprises of TIFF 2018 for me, and I am so thrilled that it is finally widely available to watch now. It is yet another movie from first-time feature directors that is just so expertly and meticulously crafted. Zach Lipovsky and Adam B. Stein really use every resource they have to the absolute fullest to tell the story of Chloe, a phenomenal performance from Lexi Kolker right there. Chloe is living with her dad, and he won't let her go outside for reasons that Chloe doesn't fully understand. When she does decide to tempt fate and leave the house, she comes to realize a whole lot about the state of the world and also her place in it. Freaks is one of those examples of everyone involved operating at peak performance. I don't want to tell you too much about the plot beyond what I've already said here because of how powerful the reveals are, but I will tell you that Freaks is one of those movies that might make you rethink the necessity of sky-high budgets to accomplish certain things. All right, next up on the list here is the movie The Mustang. I am so bummed that this is being overlooked this year on the awards circuit. And it's not just because I think the movie overall is one of the best out there, but I really deep down believe that Matthias Schoenaerts, which I think I'm finally pronouncing right, should be in the Best Actor race. He stars as Roman, a convict who's just being transferred from solitary confinement to the general population, and he wants nothing to do with anybody, but he winds up finding a place for himself in the prison's Mustang training program, and participating in that and working with his own horse has a really profound effect on him. Add this one to the list of mind-blowing feature debuts here, this time for Laura de Clermont-Tonnerre. The Mustang is loaded with stunning imagery, so much nuance and sensitivity, and it just really envelops you in Roman's mind frame, which is an emotionally overwhelming experience given the arc he has in the film. All right, that's it, guys. Those are my 5 best hidden gems of 2019. Luke, again, thank you so much for your support and for making that suggestion. If you have any hidden gems of your own, do tell me about them in the comment section below, and stay tuned because I'm going to have more best of 2019 videos coming your way real soon.